Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Our next guest is in the business of making you look great. He specializes in facial rejuvenation, preservation, and customized treatments that help you look younger.
That's right. It's Dr. Andrew Campbell, and he is a double board certified facial plastic and reconstructive surgeon, and he's here from Quintessa Aesthetic Center to tell you about a surgical and non-surgical option for you to look great on your big day, right? Good to see you again.
Absolutely. It's wedding week. So
yeah.
That's right.
I bet you see a lot of brides. Is that something that, you know, people and mothers?
Mothers of the bride are very, you know, they want to look great too.
Yeah.
So
those pictures don't go away.
Well, right. Mothers of the brides are a little older than the bride usually, so they have some other issues that maybe the brides don't. So it is a little bit of two different problems. Some of the brides will come in and it'll just be little tweaks, a little Botox, a little filler in the cheek, or a little luscious lip, you know, with the filler, little skincare, ultrasonic facials, things like that, just to get them looking great for their day. The mothers of the brides usually have, I guess, bigger issues.
Yeah.
So oftentimes we're talking about more sophisticated treatments, whether that be surgical or non-surgical, but that's a little bigger of a deal. So I'll tell mother of the brides, you know, see us at least 6 months before the wedding.
Okay.
You know, when the bride is 2 months from the wedding, we're still fine treating them, and they're going to look great for their big day.
So if people come in and they do a consultation with you, you can take a look at them, maybe understand a little bit more about their goals and say, hey, here are a few ideas for you to consider.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, it's completely customized. That's the problem with what we do. We can't do a one-size-fits-all and come up with some package. It's really, why don't you come in, we'll discuss what your concerns are, and then we're going to create this customized treatment package for you, some of which you may or may not be able to afford necessarily or even want to do, but at least now you know what you know, we can do. We have a lot of really neat things that are very easy and cost-effective. So some people think, well, I just can't afford that. Well, yeah, you can. Come in. Sometimes it's just, you know, hundreds of dollars. It doesn't have to be thousands of dollars.
Yeah. What are some things that people can do to maintain their appearance?
Well, obviously sun protection. We've got some great skincare. You know, those are the two biggies. There's a procedure or a device called broadband light, and this literally is a form of intense pulse light by a company called Cyton. It's been around for about 10 years, and this targets browns and reds in the skin. So it'll make the browns and reds go away with no downtime at all. But what's really cool is they actually followed women, a group of women, for 10 years. And each of those women got 2 to 3 broadband light treatments per year. And at the end of 10 years, they looked a year younger than they started.
No way.
So they literally looked 11 years younger than they were because they looked about age appropriate when they started. But 10 years later, their skin looked a year younger than they started.
And are you talking about a specific procedure when you say that?
It's a specific procedure. It's literally broadband light. So you
Is that
come
Halo?
Different than Halo, but the same company.
Okay.
Same company. So we'll oftentimes combine those, but broadband light is part of our facial preservation protocol. It's good skincare, some aesthetic services, and 2 broadband lights a year. It's easy, it's affordable. There's no downtime with that.
That's amazing.
Just knowing that kind of result of that many years taken off your appearance, that's what everybody wants.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's look at this video because this is an example of how one of these procedures works.
Right, this is the Halo. This is the newest device by Cyton. It's the world's first hybrid fractional laser, which means there's 2 lasers firing at the same time through the same hole. Fractionated means it's not treating all the skin, it's just treating holes in the skin. So we can set the density, which means the percentage of the skin that we're going to injure, with the device. And usually we're doing about a 20%. So that means 1/5 of your skin's being treated by the laser and 4/5 is basically left alone and normal. So it heals super fast. The combination is like synergistic. So they work together to give these amazing results, but they don't give you the downtime. This device, the Halo, you may have a little bit of swelling, but you don't have to go through the icky, bloody, gooey mess of the old lasers. You literally put moisturizer and makeup on, and you can go to work the next day. So this is a sequential day by day.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these little tiny dots disappear.
Wow.
And these are some before and afters. A lot of sun damage. It really, really improves the quality of the browns, the reds, and it's not even targeting those, strangely. We've treated knees, we've treated abdomens, we're starting to treat some arms, we've treated faces to try to give a little lift. I mean, it's very impressive, the results that we get. It's like we're doing what's called an ablative treatment, which means you're going to have downtime, but we don't have the downtime with it.
She almost looked like it gave her a little bit of an eyebrow lift there.
It can.
Yeah.
It can. It's been, this is honestly, we've gone through, I'm the chairman of our Emerging Trends and Technologies Committee at a national level, so I mean, I'm exposed to all these different devices. We've had tons of devices over the last few
look at that.
decades, literally, and This is the only one that's ever given me better results than I expected.
It looks like, too, it's all ages. It can be middle-aged, it can be younger, depending on what kind of skin tone you have. It works for any age.
Yeah, and it depends on what the problem is that you have. If you've got some deep wrinkles, we're going to treat you a little more aggressively, and we're probably going to tell you need at least 2 treatments. If you're younger and we're just trying to improve a little bit of texture, a little bit of the browns and the reds, we'll probably combine it with broadband light, do a lighter treatment, and it's only 1 treatment.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Let's talk, because we're running out of time, the way that you give back to the community. This is called Face to Face. It's by way of the Q Club, right?
Right. So we developed a club. It's basically a $99 membership fee that goes to Face, and that's to help people that have facial deformities, whether it's through domestic violence, whether it's birth or trauma. We help soldiers that don't get the help through the VA, things like that. And all the membership fee goes to Face, and then Quintessa matches it.
Oh,
so we'll double it.
Yeah.
And then they get skincare, they get some aesthetic services, and 2 BBLs. And then what's nice, and that's
and
what
the BBL is the broadband light.
Right, the 2 broadband lights. Everybody needs those 3 things.
Yeah.
So that was how we could kind of make a customized package that would work for everybody. And then what's really nice, everything else that we do from a service perspective is 20% off. They get $10 Botox, they get $100 off their syringe of filler, $200 off of Luma. You know, things that save them money in the big picture, and they can do more with less.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
It is.
I like that. I
It's
think
working
that's
very
really
well.
cool.
We've had it for about almost a year.
So ask about that. Again, that's with the Q Club. But right now, you've got these great specials going on at Quintessa. You can buy a Clarisonic Mia for $149. The Smart Profile, $225. The Alpha Fit, $189. Cleansing System, you can receive a complimentary ultrasound facial as well at one of these 3 beautiful Quintessa locations. You've got this new location in Delafield, which is really exciting.
Very exciting.
There's also Mequon, there's Sheboygan. You can go online at myquintessa.com, or you can call for a consultation, because again, there's no one size fits all. You really need to come in, talk about what you're looking for, and they can find a customized package that then fits you at 262-242-7772, and ask again about that Q Club to be a part of giving back to the community with Face to Face.
And Katie, our producer, just pointed out it's myquintessa.com/morning blend is how people can make sure they take advantage of those specials.
That's great.
Great to see you. Thanks
for
for
having
joining
me.
us for Wedding Week.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Appreciate it.